We have a special guest tonight. Yeah, anyone heard of the Onion newspaper? This guy's the editor-in-chief. He's visiting us from New York. Give it up for Mr. Joe Randazzo, everybody. Joe!
Hi, my name's Joe Randazzo, and I'm going to do some stand-up comedy tonight for you guys. What I'd like to do, coming off of such a high-energy show, is to take a little bit of time and run through a few sort of relaxation exercises with you guys first to kind of get everybody sort of chillaxed and in the mood. Cerebrally for comedy, there's going to be some alpha wave stuff that happens that you're not even going to know about. I'm going to just lead you through it, and the first thing that you have to keep in mind is that it's really all about the breathing. So I'd like people to take a nice, relaxed inhale, and then relaxedly exhale. And I want you to take all of the troubles from your day in, and then breathe all of the troubles of your day out, just out. Whether it's, something at work, or if it's problems with your pets or your family, or, your fucking sister-in-law Melanie never shuts the fuck up. Just breathe it in, and then breathe all those troubles out. Tension from the day, work, bills, fucking Melanie, shut up, and then just out as hard as you can, okay? And this is for you guys. Just sort of dissipate it, drift it out, okay? I want you to think of, and just continue breathing as I talk, a sort of a shunt of clear, golden, pure, positive energy coming out of your mouth. So, negative things, Melanie, in, and then shut the fuck up, and a shunt out, just sort of shooting straight out. And it really does need to be a shunt. If you do a ray, it's not going to be as effective, and I think everybody in here needs to be feeling the right kind of ambience. So please shunt in, and fucking shut up, Melanie, out. Okay, and now I want you to just think about where you are, where you're sitting, how you're breathing. Continue breathing and relaxing, and think about where you are, and it's just you here. Okay, there's nobody else here. There's no audience. The lights aren't here. You don't have a job to go back to. You don't have a family. In fact, if your family's been murdered, they've all been raped and murdered. Your entire family been cut into ribbons by a roving band of kerosene pirates because it's the apocalypse outside and everything has gone to hell. Your family has been raped and cut up and murdered, and they're lying in bloody puddles, and it's just you here now with me, breathing in, and all of the negative energy just comes out, okay? Keep shunting in. Shut the fuck up, Melanie, out, okay? Now we're gonna do something. You guys are obviously getting really relaxed. These are called Kegel exercises. And what these are is it's a way to sort of flex your anus in and then release your anus muscle, and it's really relaxing. It sort of clears up anything that's kind of going on down there. So I want you to keep breathing in, out, okay? And now flex your anus muscle and feel all of the tension sort of come into here, and then release your anus muscle. Feel the tension sort of release, okay? Breathing in, flex the anus muscle, and release the anus muscle, okay? Continue shunting. Everybody really seriously needs to be shunting. Flex your anus muscle and release your anus muscle. And I want you to picture a golden beam of positive light that's sort of going into your anus and splintering throughout you, but it's not a bad splintering. You can sit down. You just so breathe in and then flex your anus muscle and then release your anus muscle, okay? Remember, breathing in, shunting out. Negativity, shut the fuck up, Melanie, over here. The way these over here in the metal, these whales are fucking, and breathing in and release your anus muscle. Breathe in with the negative and breathe out with the positive. And remember, you're all alone here with me. Just in, flex your anus muscle, and out, release your anus muscle. Just you and me. Your family's all dead, okay? Your family is dead. Their bodies are splaying across the ashen remains of what was once your home. Breathe in and breathe out, okay? Their grotesque forms, the playthings of Satan himself. As an apocalyptic moon rises over the barren landscape of what was once a great city, and release your anus muscles. Okay. I think everybody's pretty relaxed. So before I get into the jokes, thank you for doing that with me. I wanted to do something just so you can sort of get a little more well acquainted with me, and it's something that I like to do. As I said, I've done many shows in the past, and I'll normally ask people to leave comments or just any sort of criticisms that they have in a box, and then I go through them and sort of revisit them. And these are essentially reviews of some of the stand-up that I've done in the past. And I just sort of wanted you guys to know that I'm legit. So I'm going to read some of these for you, and then we'll get into some jokes. These are randomly selected reviews from past shows. Not awful. These are random. It was definitely not The Lion King. And I don't understand why I was told that it would be The Lion King. Here's one. Randazzo was not a non-stop thrill ride, nor was he the feel-good hit of the summer. He doesn't seem to have any sense of timing, nor of what I find to be personally funny. Also, he mispronounced erudite. Fair? Here's a random one. No matter what you say about him, he refused to back down, even in the face of stony silence. The kind of silence physicists talk about in their complex theories on black holes and the unforgiving vacuum of space. The kind of silence mentioned in the Upanishads when speaking of the moving, unmoving, unknowable force that is everywhere and nowhere at once. Here's another one. No, I will not let this go. I took my children to see singing and dancing and the bizarre whimsy we've all come to expect from a Julie Taymor production. This was a bunch of pseudo-clever, self-possessed drivel. Is he really that upset about the new 5-blade razor? Because this is the best, closest shave that I've ever had. Here's one. The kind of silence I like to imagine the world's great painters spend their entire lives searching for, except in their case it is the silence of deep concentration to the point of transcendence, and in Randazzo's case it was the silence of his 6th failed chicken McNugget joke in a row. Mommy said I could see the Lion King. He is a bad, bad man. This was the worst birthday ever, and there were no monkeys, and I wanted to see monkeys and silly hyenas, and his impression of Rush Limbaugh was contrived at best. How's everybody? Why so many jokes about the Teapot Dome scandal? That was funny like 2 years ago. I like the part when he cried at the end. Here's one. Is he jealous he didn't come up with the 5-blade razor first? I mean, come on. Hakuna Matata, suck my balls. Okay, so you get the general idea about it. Boy, how about that Teapot Dome scandal, huh? I mean, talk about taking Navy-controlled oil fields and giving them over to the Secretary of the Interior, who in turn leases them out through a bunch of no-bid contracts, making himself hundreds of thousands of dollars illegally. That's all the time I have. Thanks very much for having me. My name's Joe.